Week 1. Choose a word and take pictures of objects that look like the letters in the word.
Pick a word. I want to pick powerful.
Follow the rules. Only use pictures of objects.
Nope. If it's actually a letter, you can't use it for this project. Nope. If you have to build it, you can't use it for this project. Nope. If you drew it yourself, you can't use it for this project. Could I use this for OOO? Nope. Each letter has to have its own picture, so I cannot use this for this project.
Week 2. Use ibisPaint X or Photopea.com to create a digital collage of your photos, also called a photomontage.
Choose ibisPaint X on your device.
Or Photopea.com online.
Go to My Gallery.
Click File, New, Online.
Touch the plus sign to add a new piece of art.
Name your project and choose the size.
Choose your size.
In Photopea, you will have to choose File, then Open and Place to insert your picture.
You can choose any size you like, but because words are kind of long, I am going to pick the Twitter header. On Layers, tap the layers on the bottom right-hand corner. It says 1 right now because there is only one layer.
In Photopea, opening and placing creates a new layer.
That there is a picture of a camera. If you tap that, then you can pick a picture. I'm going to find the letter P.
In Photopea, the layers are down at the bottom right-hand corner as well.
Now I can pinch with my finger in order to get it all the way over on this side.
In Photopea, turn with the corners.
I can actually crop off this side first by placing it outside of the picture and touch the check mark. I do not want to turn it into a line drawing, so I click cancel. And then I can touch these crisscrossing arrows in order to crop it on the other side.
You can delete in Photopea as well, but the eraser tool is hidden in the brush.
And then touch the crisscrossing arrows again in order to place it all the way over the first letter of my word. Check mark, that one is in place. I can then touch the picture again and find my next letter.
In Photopea, you have to finish before you leave the site or you'll lose your work.
I'm going to cut this off here. Check mark, cancel, crisscrossing lines, and chop it off on this side. Crisscrossing lines, put it in place.
In Photopea, when you're trying to delete something, you can change the size of the brush in the top left-hand corner.
Camera, find the W, pinch my fingers, cut it on one side, cancel, crisscrossing lines, cut it on the other side, check mark, crisscrossing lines. Now you will notice that if I want to write powerful, I will not have enough space with this particular size. So here's what you can do. If you're on the main part of this page, you can tap the brush. Click on Canvas again. You can change the canvas's size. So, for example, I might want to make my height smaller. Unclick Keep Aspect Ratio because you actually want to change the aspect ratio. Okay. Check mark, and unfortunately it deletes the work that I've done. So I am going to throw this away, throw this away, and start over.
Mistakes happen. Take your time and fix things as you go.
To avoid this problem in Photopea, simply make a much longer picture than you think you need, and then you can crop it at the end.
Check mark, cancel. There's another way to do this. You can click on the eraser and erase the part that you don't want.
Remember, you can erase in Photopea too. You just have to find it by right-clicking on the paintbrush icon.
Pinch. Check mark, cancel, and then you can erase the part that you don't want. Camera, picture, pinch. You can either crop it on the edges by just putting it off the edge, get the double line, and crop it on the other side. Or you can use the eraser tool. It is up to you. I'm actually going to squish this one a little bit. And so what you can do is you can tap on this bar down here and click on perspective form. And perspective form will allow you to change its dimensions. So I'm going to squish this a little bit smaller so the W is not so much bigger than all the rest of them. And then I can click the check mark and then the camera. So remember, you can use the eraser tool to erase the parts that you don't want. You can also make a ruler so that you always draw a straight line when you're erasing. The tool is in the top right hand corner. And in order to move your picture, once again, tap on the layers, tap on the crisscrossing lines, and move your letter into place. I am going to do perspective form again so that I can squish the E a little bit. Find my R. This time the R is sideways, so I am also going to tap the circle here so that I can turn it in the right direction. I am twisting with my fingers until I find the direction that I like. Once again, I'm going to use the ruler just to make sure that I am erasing this in the right spot. Oops, too much. You can also hit the undo button
Or type Control-Z when you're using Photopea.
in order to undo a mistake that you just made. If you want to move it, remember to tap the layer and then tap the crisscrossing lines. All right, where is the letter F that I used? Here it is. This one's a little bit hard to see, so I'm hoping that I can alter it enough to make it look really good. Click on the layer, the crisscrossing lines, and do mesh form. You can change the shape of the picture to be more appropriate. So I needed this, the top of the F, to be up a little bit more. And so I have just manipulated it to look more like an F. Check mark, crisscrossing lines, put it in place. And because I have made this a little bit wobbly, I want to use the straight line again in order to make the edge smooth.
Week 3. Edit the border and edges of the full word and save to your device.
I would like to make some lines between them, and so once again I can use my ruler in order to make the line straight. I can go back to my brush, pick the kind of brush that I want, and if you pick a locked one it will make you watch an ad, so don't do that. You can choose your color, I wanted black for these lines. Actually, I'm going to use white for the lines this time. And here we go. I'm going to make a line. I can make it a wider line if I want. There we go. Oh. Okay, I'm going to put the ruler back on, and I am going to use black this time. Oh, no, purple. I want to use purple, my favorite color, to make a line that goes around the edge. And then you can turn the ruler until it clicks into place, and you can actually use that to draw. Now I am going to crop this. Remember, you can go to canvas, you can trim this, you can trim it to be the size that you want.
In Photopea, you can trim it down with the crop tool, which looks like a rectangle with two little bow ties at the ends.
Trim. Powerful! Now I can hit the back arrow, save as PNG, back arrow, back to my gallery, and it's all good to go.
In Photopea, you click File, Export As, and choose PNG or JPEG. Then you make sure that it's the right size and quality and click Save. And then label it what you want, saving it where you need it in your computer, and finally click Save.
And that is how you make a photomontage in ibisPaint X.
And if you used Photopea, you struggled through some of the things that were not quite as easy to use, but still did it.
Remember to upload your image file to Canvas.
Meow? Bye!